Yeah, where's Anthony the Great?
I think we're live, brother.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
How was your day, my
Get her
friend?
set. Long.
Long.
Uh,
Boo.
long. that uh, that little clip you just sent was kind of funny.
That is pretty funny,
10,
man.
10, 10 hours. I ate nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
What did you have to eat,
Um,
squid? I ate nothing. Nothing.
uh,
That's a funny thing, dude.
crack,
It's the
cracking me up.
if you just type in Wingstop girl, you'll see that shit. It's pretty funny, dude. And then the guy that does the drums with it and the heavy metal, that's pretty funny shit. Wingstop
Yeah. Yeah.
girl.
Made, made me laugh.
It
After
is a silly one for sure.
driving around Salt Lake City all fucking day.
Yeah, dude, that's gotta be a tough drive, bro.
It that wears me out. I mean, um, yeah, worse than anywhere else. That driving around that town just wears me out.
Jesus Christ, dude, he's
But
fucking 100 and what? I
yeah,
mean,
at one point he was like, well, just 2 years ago he was about 25 pounds.
Jesus
He's
Christ.
he's a big boy.
Well, maybe he realized he had to lose some of that fat ass, or he was just gonna croak early, right?
Well,
That's
that's
a
what I
big
was
fat
thinking.
funker,
I
dude.
don't.
That's a big fat
He's
cat, bro.
he's big boned.
Big bone. Dinosaurs and
Big
elephants are
boned.
big boned, bro. That's a fat fucking cat. Dinosaurs and elephants are big boned. That's a fucking cat. They're not big boned. He's a
Mm.
fat fucker.
He's he taken on a pit bull, taken on a pit
Yeah,
bull twice, and
I'll
survived it
bet.
twice.
Well, look at the size of him, dude. The pit bull can't
Yeah.
open his mouth that wide. Fuck.
Yeah.
Nice. What do you
Yeah.
think
He's
about the Chiefs Eagles game this weekend, brother?
God, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Oh,
That's a
it's gonna
tough
be a
one.
fun one for
Can you guys
me.
I don't know, can you guys stop Barkley? Think you can stop
Yeah,
him?
I think if Jalen Watson or sorry, Jalen
Hmm?
Hurts plays like he did last weekend, I think that Barkley's going to need 200 yards to beat us, and that's pretty
Hmm?
hard to do against the Chiefs defense, bro. I got some guys that are just worrisome up front, bro. They'll make your whole offense worry the whole time.
I can't believe the way they just dissected Washington. I mean, holy God,
Well, Washington
you
came into
know?
that game scared. They came into the game before that hungry,
Yeah.
And then they came into that game with the Eagles scared, bro. You could see it in all of those
Mhm.
guys, man. They knew they were up against a juggernaut. And now, you know what? I see Eagles fans being worried. It's Psych 101, bro. It's basic
Yeah.
fan fatigue, and you're gonna see it everywhere. You're gonna see guys saying, "Oh, I'm sick of the Chiefs and stuff." But 10 years ago, nobody gave a shit about the Chiefs because they weren't a contender, right? But over this last
Right.
7 years, the Chiefs have just owned business, and so now everybody hates the Chiefs. Psychology 101 and fan fatigue 101. So we just spent 20 years watching the Patriots just kick everybody's ass, right? 20 years solid. And so now the basic mentality, the basic psychological mentality is fucking share the wealth, man. It's over with the big boys. Why can't we have a shot too? Fucking don't suck. How about that? Don't suck. You know?
Well, that
The Chiefs figured it out. We don't let the refs put the ball this close to the line. We go 6 yards past. If we go 6 yards over there, they can't do this thing where they do their little ref dance and the ball goes this or that side of the line. You got to learn how to beat the refs. In the fourth quarter, don't you dare get a fucking penalty. I don't know why it's that hard of a concept to grasp by some of these fan bases and teams. But if you just take it out of the ref's hands, you win. But everybody goes, "Oh, the refs made bad calls." You're fucking right, they do. Get the hell out of there. Don't let them make a bad call. Just go 6 yard pass. Right? Does
mm,
that make sense?
well, yeah, I think well, we got to see a little bit of it this last week too, where they just step back and let them play. You know, step back, let them play,
Especially in that fourth
and
quarter, bro. Just don't get a
yeah,
don't
yeah,
get that killing penalty.
just yeah, just take that element right out of the game. You know, where
So wait. We've got a chat here. So Mr. Khan, the refs in Kansas City have a love life. I understand that, but give me one, show me one that wasn't a foul. We just learned not to foul late. And so now it's on your team to not foul. And so if your team can't figure it out, and don't try a tush push because that puts it in here, and the refs will pick it every time, that side or this side. That's on the refs. Don't allow them to do that. Just get 6 more yards every third down. Just you know get a definite first down. Then you don't have to worry about refs, man. Chicago Bears have 1 point. So this is a Chicago Bears fan, and I respect the shit out of that because they're about to get a new stadium, bro. Their stadium's not gonna
yeah.
smell like old man and cat food anymore. You know, like their stadium's not gonna be like a nursing home. They're gonna put 1.1 billion dollars into their stadium, which is gonna give their team something to rally behind. If that's not powerful, I don't know what is. So yeah, the Bears might just in the next 5 years become a contender. That's what you do, man. I mean, you give them a state of the art facility, and you bring in guys, and you get the owner to shut the fuck up and let the coaches do what he wants to do. You're a contender. Who kissed the what? The field goal in the division round? I ain't judging nothing about Chicago, bro. I dig it, bro. So we should all be able to be fans of our own team and not get people clowning on us. I'm on your side about that. And I'm not clowning. I'm talking about what your team can do in the future to bring the guys together and make them go for that thing, right? That's that's pretty cool, man. A new facility and bringing in the right guys and some good coaches could really turn Chicago around. Right now, all I see is Chicago fans booing their own team, and that's just out of my comprehension. No matter how bad the Chiefs were 8 years ago and the 40 years before that, I still never, ever booed my team, bro. Y'all lost to a bum team 9-31. Former Viking fan must be depressed. So, whoa. The Vikings sure got a lot farther than Chicago this year. Why would they be depressed, bro? Right, Mike?
Oh, we had a good year.
You had a
You know,
great year, bro. You guys were there. You guys made it to the show. The playoffs is the show. Ain't seen Chicago there for a long ass time. And I understand the
Vikings and
smack talk.
Lions.
Listen, I understand the smack
No,
talk.
Vikings and Lions made it there with the best record in the NFL. So, you know,
Yeah, they totally did,
um,
dude. I mean, you got in the NFC for sure because the Chiefs were 15-2,
well, okay,
but
but
the Vikings got there with the second best record in the
the
NFC.
the crazy
That's
thing is
fucking
too
boss,
that
dude.
there's two teams in the same, you know, uh, same division, and
Division two for real, dude. Dude,
you
your
know,
division was very, very strong this year. I have to respect that for sure.
I mean, even Green Bay played good. You know, so
Okay, so
you got
Mr.
to,
Khan says he does respect the Chiefs. The ref thing pisses him off, but the ref thing is on the refs, right? And why in the fuck hasn't your team learned to beat the fucking refs? It's pretty simple. It's a real simple recipe. You don't let the refs spot the ball when you're this close. Jesus Christ, they're gonna fuck you every time. They fucked us so many times. We learned to on a 3rd and 15 get 23. On a 3rd and 9, we'll get 12. You got to get like this far past what the refs have to, what the refs get to do for their fantasy football. I don't trust them either,
Super
man.
Bowl
For real, I
Super
don't
Bowl
trust the refs either,
prediction.
man.
We we were just going on that one, Super Bowl prediction. Gosh, and yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know. You know,
Oh,
like as I was
DF
just asking
forever is saying
Jamie,
Super Bowl predictions. All right,
I
I
was just
just said
asking
this on
Jamie, you
another
know,
fella's stream,
what,
bro. Chiefs 31 and the Eagles hit 17, and
you think
and
so?
probably yeah,
Oh, I don't know.
and
That's
three of those are garbage time because Saquon Barkley needs 200 fucking yards if Jalen Hurts plays like he did last weekend. That means Saquon Barkley has to carry this team. And that ain't going to happen because Chris Jones is a fucking menace. And George Karlaftis is a fucking menace. And if you get by them, you've got Leo Chanel and Nick Bolton. And then you know that your passing isn't going to work. We're covering that. But my offensive front is going to just fucking eat some Eagle ass. And I know everybody can look
yeah,
at the stats all they want, but we live in the playoffs. The Eagles were here a couple years ago and they got their ass kicked. A
yeah.
couple years ago
I see
in
this.
this same
I see
game.
this being a close game either way. Either way, it's going to be a close game within one score. That's the way I'm seeing this
So
one.
Steelers says Eagles 27-17. How? Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts looks not good, bro. He looks not good. And the Chiefs are going to go and fucking scare the shit out of that guy. They're going to be on his ass all day. And last Super Bowl, he feigned injury so that he could get out of getting his ass kicked and say, "Oh, it was because of the injury." Fuck, dude. Come on, man. Bet with your heart because of fan fatigue. Where I already talked about this. I read some literature about a professor named Juan who studies psychology and fan fatigue at a certain university. And this professor says, pardon me, this professor says, yes, everybody was tired of the Patriots because they had 20 years of it. And now the mentality is share the wealth because why does one other team suddenly get to do this for so many years? And yeah, it's been 7 AFC championships in a row. That means 7 times they had a shot for a Super Bowl. That's what it takes, man. You got to just tell your team to stop sucking and then quit whining about fucking refs and Taylor Swift and the NFL being rigged, because that's fuck all. Fuck all is this. I was in Ireland and I said, "Hey, I'll take a pint." And this guy, he goes, "I'd need a pint too." And he reaches in his pocket and he goes, "Oh, that's fuck all." And I said, "Yes, it is, but I'm not buying you a pint." It's fuck all. Fuck all's an empty pocket. And so, are you going to bet on fuck all, or are you going to bet on the champs? Because seriously, 2 losses in like the last 30 games, bro. 30 games. We've only had like 6 losses since we beat the Eagles in the fucking Super Bowl the last time a few years back, right? The Chiefs don't run up scores. So, yeah. Oh, they haven't scored 30. Why? We don't run up scores. We don't try to punk your ass. We don't punk other teams. So why in the fuck take those garbage time points? We will kneel on the ball on the 1 yard line for 2 minutes. It's a fact. They were on like, okay, I think they were on like the 3 yard line. They kneeled on that sucker, dude. They don't run up the score. What was the last play? KC got screwed on a call, dude. Like a couple of them against the Bills that should have been called. Lots of non-calls and a couple of calls that were like iffy. But you're right. The refs are usually on point. So if it's a pre-snap call, then the referee gets to say you did this or you didn't do this, right? And so like you weren't lined up right or you moved or something. If it's a post-snap call, in the last 7 years, the Chiefs are the most flagged team. So put that in your fucking book and stop trying to whine and say it's the fucking refs, man. How can you be a man and like not give your balls a tug and say, fuck it, we just got to figure out how to beat the refs too, instead of just blaming them the entire off season, like the last 4 fucking times Josh Allen was kicked out of the goddamn playoffs by Mahomes, 4 fucking times in a row. And then all you guys do is bitch and whine about the refs. Well, fucking give your balls a tug and then learn how to beat the refs. Kansas City did it. Pittsburgh had it before that. They had it figured out. The Patriots knew how to beat the refs because they just bought them trips to the massage parlor. So the Patriots sneaked every goddamn one of their wins. The Chiefs haven't cheated it once. So what is your big deal? Let's have it. What Steelers say? Nobody's arguing with KC is a great team, but they will be embarrassed on Sunday. All right. So my whole point about that professor was he actually said 10 years ago, if you were a Steelers fan, you were like, man, I got no hard feelings against KC because they weren't a threat. Now they're a threat, so Steelers fans get the fan fatigue. It's basic psychology 101. It's like when you first go to college and you start studying psych, they teach you about this shit. Well, now you're a threat, so fuck you, you suck. So, I mean, fall into that if you want to, bro, but I respect the shit out of the Steelers. That's a fucking hell of a team. Hard times for some years, but you guys got 6 fucking rings, dude. 6 rings as a franchise. I mean, we got 5. All we want is one more, and then I'm pretty sure everybody's going to retire. Good night, Steelers. I hope I didn't piss him off too bad, but that's just exactly what the guy said in his article. Was He even used the Steelers. For real. And that's a psychology professor at a university. So what do you do, Mike? I mean, do you just take this from everybody, or do you like try to put their head straight and be like, look, I understand because I was in your shoes not 8 years ago, you know?
But I mean, you're talking to a Vikings fan here, so
I
I,
mean, right, dude?
I and been one
You've
for
been there with me,
50,
bro.
50 fucking years. 50
Mike and
years, you
Sub
know.
Steelers, I want you back, man. I want you back because I need good, strong AFC guys on my team here. I've got NFC fans and Bills fans, and I respect the shit out of the Steelers, dude. It's a fucking great team, man. So I want you back, bro. Like and sub, and then we'll be here Thursday doing the NFL awards live, and so we'll be doing a reaction to that, brother. Have a great night, man, and good luck Steelers next year for sure, for sure. Hope they get
So
it
how about
figured out,
this?
bro.
Did you even turn the TV on Sunday?
Did I?
Yeah, I did for a minute, and then I turned it off. It just
I watched
I
some
watched it.
golf.
Yeah, the guys running around the field with little handkerchiefs hanging out of their waist
Oh, you're
pocket. You
talking
know,
about the Pro Bowl.
it
No,
was
I
a
don't even turn on to
flag
the Pro Bowl,
football.
dude. I would
Oh my
rather watch
God!
a fucking golf.
You
Pro
know,
Bowl is a
I thought it would
joke, brother.
I thought it would be a little more entertaining than that, you know, even though there were what were there six Vikings there, five or six.
I gotta
That,
answer, DF. Yes, I can tell you. The refs do not lean towards KC. They're a bunch of fucking goons that have no idea what the fuck they're doing. You got 65-year-old men that can't see, they got cataracts with the youngest, fastest, strongest guys in the NFL. Learn to beat the refs. That's the only thing the Chiefs have over the Bills is we learned how to beat the refs because the Bills beat the Chiefs a few times, like a lot of times. We're 50-50, man. Our teams are the exact same. Your coaches and your players don't know how to beat the refs and fucking carry on with a playoff. We do. It took a while and we studied a lot. And that's the difference between adapting and overcoming or sitting back and fucking whining, bruh. Come on, man. Like, seriously, you really keep going with the fucking ref thing? That's pathetic, man. Like, I know you're better than this. You're one of the coolest guys I've ever seen on the internet, DF. But you've got to let the ref thing go and just be like, how can we beat the fucking refs? It's not Chiefs and refs fucking French kissing because I saw the refs go over and tap Josh Allen on the head and say, "We got you, bud." You know, so act like a champion and become a champ, and stop bitching about it. Just learn how to adapt and overcome. That's basically all I gotta say about that, man. So the next time you say something about the refs, I'm just gonna shake my head and go, "Fucking really, bro? Like you should be able to see this." I've seen 9 teams learn how to beat the refs. Not once have I seen the Bills learn how to beat the refs, except for 2 weeks ago when they beat somebody before they lost to KC. Because against them, you guys sure knew how to use the fucking refs. And don't tell me I'm wrong, because I watched it with Anthony and we both saw all of the shit the refs were doing to help the Bills. Well, yeah, you can ride a win like that out. But goddamn, if they're gonna be spotting the ball right here, don't fucking let them put it way down there. That's all I'm saying, dude. NFL should start using technology. Okay, there are holds every single play in the NFL. NFL players will tell you every single time there's holds. You got to fight through that because that's the only way to be a champion. I mean, if you want to take when the ball touches the ground, what if a receiver and a defender both have their hands on it and the ball touches the ground? Is it automatically a dead fucking ball? No, it goes to the receiver. Cry about that one too. Jesus fucking Christ, man. You literally haven't even got over it, man. I thought you were like Anthony. Anthony acts like a champion. Anthony goes, fuck it, next year. Like a champion. Just fucking takes it. And then you just whine about fucking refs, dude. And oh, let's bring in new technology. Fuck, technology is not our friend. I mean, how about weed out the refs that are playing fucking fantasy football because they fuck us too? We just don't allow them to anymore. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And so, like, this whole literal whining about the refs thing has become a joke to me, bro. Like, it's not the refs you should be mad at. It's your fucking team for not knowing how to goddamn beat the refs too. You got to beat the refs and that team and that team. And if you can't, I guess you're gonna go to Cancun. Put that in your book and smoke it. Sorry, Mike. I had to go off there, man. I just get so tired of that stupid shit, dude. That's like the lamest fucking excuse for losing. Vikings fans not once said the fucking refs. No, they said, God damn it. Dude, Sam Darnold was scared. We're gonna have to do something better next year. JJ McCarthy. And the Vikings are going to be back. They're going to be back. But they didn't sit and piss and moan. The fucking Lions didn't piss and moan about the refs. The only people that seem to piss and moan about the refs these days are the fucking Bills fans. So why
Be
not
interesting
just
to see
ask
what
your
McCarthy
team
can
to
do.
not suck, right?
Yeah, definitely be interesting to see what McCarthy can do. I don't know if Darnold's coming back.
DF, I totally understand your frustration, dude. But goddamn, man, beating a dead horse is not just showing frustration, and especially if you're going to clown on my team first, bro. So don't try to guilt trip me and say, "Oh, I thought you'd understand another fan's frustration." Well, you were just hammering on me about refs fucking the game, and so understand another fan's frustration because we are not collaborating with referees. We are beating the referees and your team. And so instead of fucking whine for goddamn 2 weeks about referees, fucking give your nuts a tug and then be like, ah, fuck, we'll be back. Because I know the Bills will be in the AFC Championship next year. I know this, and I'm a Chiefs fan. I called this shit last year after this happened because I'm a Chiefs fan and my bro is a Bills fan, and I know how good your fucking team is. And you're better than these refs, and you're better than my team, but you're allowing the refs to dictate shit. That's not on my team because Andy Reid even said it. I don't use that with my guys, man. I don't care about that stuff, you know, because the refs are fuck all, dude. They're empty pockets. Just get past them, brother. Just get past them. But don't try to guilt trip me. That's weak sauce too, you know, using the refs and then trying to guilt trip me and saying, what about another fan's feelings? You just fucking clowned my team, brother. Clowned my team and said we buy refs and Mahomes kisses the refs and shit. What the fuck, man? You want this to be equal? Or do you want to just come in here and fucking clown on me? Because I'm not going to allow that shit, man, because I have a real argument and you're just fucking whining because your team fucking bitched out and lost. Because Josh Allen chokes in the fucking playoffs. Boom, I said it. What's up now, man? Fuck, I thought we were friends. You're gonna try to fucking guilt trip me, DF? Your quarterback chokes in playoffs, just like Sam Darnold. Mike ain't pissed off about that. He's like, well, fucking, we'll try next year with a different quarterback. So what's up now, man? That's fucked up. Fucking try to get on me about not understanding other fans. I do. 40 years of heartache, 40 years of sad Sundays before this. And so I'm not going to allow that shit, dude. Made up fucking whining bullshit. Come on, bro. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike. I can't fucking allow that anymore, dude. It's a crock of shit, man. Get off your fucking couch, give your balls a tug, and go to work. Fuck. That's what we do. Huh, Mike?
Well, I try to call them and they just don't listen to me. So,
Mike, the
yell at
Vikings
the
will be back.
TV.
As soon as JJ is healthy, dude,
Well,
it's going to be cool, bro.
the thing with the Vikings is that they never really suck all that bad. They just,
They keep you
they're,
just in tune
they're,
enough where you keep trying to
I
tune
know
out.
that they're they're at worst an average team at worst, you know.
They're a
Um,
great team,
but
dude. The Vikings are a great team. And I'm
they
telling you what, I was really stoked to see JJ McCarthy go there, but then he got hurt like the first fucking time
yeah,
he got on the field,
but
dude.
there again,
Crushed me.
that's part of what makes it so tough to be a Vikings fan because they get there, they get just almost there, almost, and oh no, not this time. you
I
know,
mean, so
uh,
close too. And honestly, dude, I really
so
respect the shit out of the coaching. You guys are gonna lose some coaches this year, though. Everybody's trying to scab your coaches because they look so fucking good,
because
bro.
there was yeah, that's um, yeah, it was I don't know about to a perfect storm this year as you can get,
You
um,
guys were on the doorstep for sure. Poor
but
Sammy
yeah,
D, bro. Poor Sammy
he
Darnold.
and he really did. He got there, got to the big game, and just
Choked,
lost
bro.
it. Yeah, he just lost it.
He
It
looked
was too
so
much for
scared
him.
out there, bro. He really did.
Uh,
And all year
that
long,
was
he looked like he was a little bit scared, but he knew what to do, you know? And then so he just kept doing it and it kept working. And the team around him, my God, dude, if he would have just said fuck it and just chucked that ball to Jefferson a whole bunch of times, you guys would be right there, you know. It's okay though, because it's a learning experience for the Vikings. They knew that they had a franchise quarterback, but he got hurt. So all it's going to take is next year you keep Sam. I say you keep Sam, and you
I
have
don't
him
know if
right
they can
there for a
afford him.
backup. 10 mil.
He's a free agent this next year, so
Hmm.
um, yeah,
He
he's
was a
free
free
agent. I
agent when
don't
you
know if they.
got him for 10 million bucks, dude. That's like the greatest backup quarterback you could ever want. He took you all the way to playoffs as a backup from week fucking one, bro.
So if they maybe they get lucky and they work something out, but
And send
after a
Sam on
year,
one of those Aaron Rodgers darkness retreats
yeah.
because he needs to get something from the fucking ghosts out of his head, bro.
After a year like that, though, his that just made him more valuable. So um,
Right.
that that's what I'm saying. But either way, I don't know. It'd be not. I want to see what McCarthy can do. You know, let him get
I
out there
like
and
JJ, dude. He was
stretch
great in
his wings.
college, and I really hope
Yeah,
he does well because getting hurt, like literally your first time out there, that's got to just be a kick in the dick, dude. And he wanted to go out there and he wanted to do a Jaden Daniels and take this fucking hot rod all the way to the finish line, right? And you guys have a hot rod of a team for sure, man. For sure. Ooh, he's pissed. I
He,
mean, quit stepping on his fucking tail and he won't yell so much, bro.
that's the most talkative damn cat you've ever met. I swear. Ah,
Nice.
yeah. But
Yeah, bro.
yeah,
I can't wait till next year. It's gonna be fun.
this next,
Vikings are gonna do well. It'll be fun.
the Lions are going to be back. It's, it's in a lot of ways, it's going to be
The
real
Lions
similar
just
to this
lost
last
most
year.
of their coaching, dude. I don't know if
You
they're ever gonna make another deep run again. I know they still got the guys, but Jesus, man, they're scabbing everybody off the Lions. So this is how you take down a
know?
good team. This is totally how you take down a good team, man. Oh, that's working? Let's take all their fucking coaches. Maybe it'll work for us. Or let's scab all their players that are free agents. Maybe we can pick their head and see what their coaches did. And I see it all the time. But I hope that the Vikings can figure out their coaching carousel, get JJ going, and make another fucking run at it, bro. I like the Vikings. Great fan base,
Hmm.
for sure. Nice fan base, bro. Like a whole bunch of fat Minnesotans that want to drink beer with Jamie. Yeah. I'm fucking down. Heck yeah, bro.
Yeah, one of the
I
things that
like.
I I enjoyed the most this year, um, outside of our team, I've always been a Stafford fan.
I
You know,
like Matthew
I,
Stafford a lot too.
I've the Lions have struggled for so long, and Stafford right there at the front. And
Yeah.
he's a hell of a quarterback, but he just
He's
didn't have the support
great,
around
dude.
him. You know,
Well,
but to
now he
watch
does
him,
though.
right? Yeah, watch him go to L.A. and Goff. They like that the way that they switch places, and both programs
Crazy.
benefit from it. That's it.
That
Just
was crazy too, huh?
I just
Swapping
I thought
quarterbacks
that
and
was
then
a
both guys make it to the
right.
playoffs.
It just that was I don't know. I had a good time watching that this year. Both
It felt
programs.
like a matter of which guy fit the team better. I mean,
And so and
it's
we've
it's
discussed that a little
systems.
bit too. We've had some quarterbacks that even for the Vikings that are just an average Joe quarterback. That they come in and they
Yeah.
get the right support around them, and
Look great.
and
Yeah.
and they excel. They look really good. Um, that's how many times has that happened in the last 10 years?
I
So
mean, if I had a nickel for every time that I saw a quarterback go to a team where it looked like he fit really well, but it just didn't pan out, goddamn, I'd have a bag of nickels like this fucking big dude.
uh,
I mean, that's the craziest part is you need a franchise quarterback everybody can rally behind these days. And I really think JJ is that guy, but he was hurt, man, and that was a bad injury too. That was a
yeah,
year,
yeah,
you know. So maybe next year he comes back, he goes and gets some good workouts, now that he's back to healthy and stuff, get him some good workouts and god dang, maybe he buckles down and defeats this injury and then defeats everybody in your division, dude.
Mm. I'm hoping my guy gets one more year too. Oh, Harrison. You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
so if anybody deserves a fucking ring, it's Harrison for sure, huh? He has
yeah.
trudged through life,
I've
bro.
I've
Trudged.
watched him. I watched him at Notre Dame. I
Yeah.
I mean that's
Fuck,
one of
he
the
was
areas
tough
that
as
you and
shit
I
back
can.
at Notre Dame, dude. I
Oh
remember that.
man, yeah, yeah.
think I saw him play against BYU when he was actually at Notre Dame. Wow, that's a long time ago, dude.
It's been a while. Yeah.
I can't believe that these guys are so resilient they can have such a career in the NFL because that's, dude, he's a lifer, like he's been there for a long time.
He was drafted to the Vikings and he's still there. So
That's the coolest way too, because if a guy can stay there and then retire one of your guys, it just it brings him into the family even more.
yeah, he's there
And
for
to
all the
see
right
guys
reasons
that,
too. Makes me
yeah,
admire him even more. He took a pay cut, you know,
to
so
help the
that
team out, yeah,
to help the
dude,
team. And yeah, I
and
mean, who does
stay
that?
and
Who does
stay
that?
because he knows where his family is, man. And
Yeah.
so I don't think that guys like that should have to take a pay cut just because they're the ones that stayed loyal to the team. It sucks that they do, but I think there should be an NFL pool where everybody through their career has to pitch in a certain percentage of their career's money for the guys that stayed on their team that they got drafted to. Because
I
that
mean, it's a
means
thought.
something to us fans.
That's a thought.
And
But
then,
you know, on the other side of it too, though, I mean, people notice what he does. They the
oh,
way
yeah,
he's a
dude.
stand-up guy.
Harrison,
So
you goddamn right people notice. People that aren't even
yeah,
fans of your team have noticed that for years,
so
bro.
it may not be like monetary kind of a
Yeah, but
benefit,
he ain't gonna
but
have to buy a cup of coffee for the rest of his life in
I mean, he's
Minnesota.
not he's not hurting. He ain't hurting. But you know what I
But
mean.
yeah, but he is never gonna have to buy a cup of coffee if a Vikings fan is in the goddamn 7-Eleven.
Right?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool just by itself, really, because I like coffee. Uh, well, but
Got
then
a
again, though,
Minnesota
on the other
Vikings
hand,
fan.
though, you
Yeah.
see these guys that go, fuck it, I want a ring, and they leave your team and they go try to get a ring. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I always kind of root for them to fail, I guess. Cool kid, what's up? Tea over coffee? I like some tea, brother. I like some tea.
It's a tea in the afternoon.
I remember
Coffee.
you. So, cool kid, I subbed to your channel so that you would find me again, bro. That's how much I remembered you. Look at it. I do believe I'm a sub on your channel, man. I think I did that just so that you would be able to find us easier. Isn't that silly? I liked you. I want you here. I like to hear your opinions. We just try to talk good about the other people's teams here, is all. Except for when somebody tries to clown me and then I have to go off a little bit. Because it's my way or the highway.
uh,
You gotta take off? All right, cool kid. We'll see you again, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like for us, bro. It gives us a little bit for the algorithm and stuff. Awesome, man. See you next time. Oh, so subscribe too, I guess. Yeah, like and
I can't believe
subscribe.
I can't believe I'm still awake.
Me neither, Mike. I think I'm about to
Yeah.
snooze too, my friend. And
Yeah.
so I just wanted to say hi and stuff. Nice, cool kid. All right, Mike. I think we should probably call it a good stream. And I'm gonna have to apologize to some Bills fans after this thing, I guess. Fucking Christ, man. Just fucking crying the whole time. Like 2 weeks of crying about fucking refs, dude. Come on.
Well, here's
Come
it.
on.
Okay. All right. I got to say this. Bills fucking rocked it this year. I
Dude,
mean,
they're so good. Such a good team.
And even against the Chiefs, they played well. You know,
Dude, they kicked ass. They scored
um,
29 points on my team.
yeah, they played well. I mean, they're you can't diss on them. You can't.
At
It's
all. At all, dude. It's literally one of my
uh,
top favorite teams is the Bills, you know. But when they
yeah.
got Bills fans coming in and going, fucking, the refs are kissing and making out with
Well,
Mahomes, I'm just like, dude, shut the fuck up and get real.
okay. So
I think I
so
made a good argument, didn't I?
well, sure. Here's the thing, though. Um, you call up the coaching staff and you start. Well, if you can actually get through, and start voicing your opinions on there, are they going to listen to you? Probably not.
Not me.
You're, no, you're a fan. Hey, thanks for being a fan. Appreciate it. Now go away.
But bro, seriously, I've seen this
So
happen in New York. You get fucking 150,000 Giants fans bitching about a guy. They trade him. That's
well,
150,000 people that buy shirts at $25 a
yeah.
pop, dude. Think about that, right? $25 a pop. They buy shirts, but they don't want to buy his shirt. So you can that guy. I've seen it happen on my team too, man. Oh, his jersey sales are pretty low. And so then
Yeah.
they trade him. And I'm like, what the fuck are you
This
doing? Like for real,
this shirt right
this
here.
is a business, bro. It's a
This shirt
business,
right
man.
here. I've had this shirt for 14 years,
Nice.
and
Nice.
it's
I got
still
this
one of
one
the.
like 6 months ago.
Yeah,
Work shirt.
it's number
Work shirt.
22. Still selling like hotcakes. I
Oh
mean,
hell yeah, dude.
it's crazy. Yeah, that's one of the things. I don't know. I was looking at
I
the sales
mean,
numbers on, uh,
look
for
at Kelsey, dude.
different
His
players.
shirt sales went up 400% when he started dating the richest chick on the planet, you know? Like as soon as all
uh,
those little girls said, "Ooh, Taylor Swift likes boys," we're gonna like boys too, you know?
well, it's like I was saying. Uh, Harrison took a pay cut to stay with the team. His shirt
Yeah.
sales went boom. You know,
I'm telling you,
um,
dude, and that's a big thing too, because he gets a cut, you know, he gets a cut. I mean, it's only a small percentage, but that's a small percentage of a $125 shirt to 50,000 people. You know, even if it's a dollar, that's 50,000 bucks.
mhm. I mean,
Like, okay, sell my shirt,
yeah,
baby. You know, it's all about
that's a house
merch,
payment.
right?
It's a house
Yeah,
payment, right?
dude. That's like in some states that's a house. In some countries that's a
Yeah.
house and land. You know, come on. All
So yeah,
right,
no,
brother.
it's
Uh, I'm gonna let you get out. I love you, my
yeah,
friend. Thanks for coming on with
you
me.
too. All
All
right,
right, everybody. Have a great night. See you, bud.
have a good night.